I wanted to give you some insight into why a company like Google finds it so important to build the greenest workplaces imaginable around the world, and why it's necessary to have a framework to manage this. When it comes to greening our office buildings, we apply the same focus that we use for any of our products. We put our users first. In this case, our users are our staff. We call them Googlers. We want to create the healthiest work environment possible, where Googlers can thrive and innovate. To do this, we've set some very ambitious environmental performance goals across our entire global facilities portfolio, which now spans more than 70 offices in over 40 countries. Google Ireland is Google's largest office outside the United States. We currently occupy about 60,000 square meters of space in Barrow Street and East Point Business Park, employing over 2,000 staff between seven different office premises. On a global scale, Google occupies 1.7 million square meters of office space, and we have nearly 500,000 of this space set to achieve LEED certification status around the world. LEED, by the way, it stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, and represents one of the leading green building certificate systems. It's basically a US and Canadian framework. But regardless of whether or not local country-specific LEED standards exist, all of our offices in Dublin and elsewhere must now be built to target LEED Gold or Platinum standards, as we strive to go beyond LEED to any extent possible. We've chosen the LEED framework because it gives Google a consistent approach to having a sustainable real estate construction management system in place. Google Docs, formerly known as Montevetro, is Dublin's tallest office block, and that is on course to achieve LEED Platinum standard next year. It's currently half fitted out and half occupied. So why did Google find this important? Not only is Google focused on the performance of our buildings, but we're ultimately focused on the performance of our people too. We're constantly looking at how our workspaces can positively impact the short and long-term health so that our staff can perform at their best while at work. Google's buildings are designed and constructed to create a healthy and environmentally friendly workplace so our employees can focus on innovation. We don't want to have them worry or think twice about the air that they breathe in, or if the chair that they sit in contains harmful chemicals. A surprising number of chemicals have been incorporated into commonly used building materials without being assessed for their impact on human health. We have eliminated many of these chemicals in our buildings and only use paints, sealants, adhesives, carpets and furniture with the lowest levels of VOCs and formaldehyde as possible. The same way we have also excluded, and most people have excluded, toxic chemicals such as lead or mercury. And if you think I don't know if you've heard about getting jobs at Google, but it's not the easiest thing in the world. But if you think getting a job at Google is hard, it's just as hard for building products to be vetted and pass our systems. We put all building products through rigorous screening processes to determine which adhere to our healthy building standards and request comprehensive building product information from our vendors, only purchasing products that meet our strict criteria. To do this, we've been using the US's Environmental Protection Agency's Chemicals for Concerns list and the Living Buildings Challenges Red List to inform our understanding of materials to avoid. Each day, we're another step closer to reaching our goal of eliminating 100% of known toxins from our buildings. These initiatives go a step further than existing build-out standards. For example, we've just recently restricted the purchase of any furniture that contains formaldehyde. In time, we hope for more transparency so that we and all consumers have a clearer understanding about the potential health impacts of the products we consume and use every day. In the same way we can read the nutritional labels on food products, we're hopeful that at some point in the very near future that will exist on most materials and products. In order to measure how we operate our buildings globally, we've adapted the game Trivial Pursuit to create our own internal program known as Sustainable Pursuit. The facilities teams at Google offices around the world compete to earn credits depending on different green performance categories that help in reducing waste, saving energy, conserving water, and improving indoor environmental quality. Based on the LEED framework, the 6 categories we use to benchmark our green building performances and operations include sustainable sites, water efficiency, energy and atmosphere, materials and resources, indoor environmental quality, and innovation, collaboration, and education. This not only helps us track the progress at our sites around the world, it also enables us FMs, facility managers on the ground, to own and develop unique solutions based on their office environment and their office culture. We also make it a priority to document and share team innovations so that organizational knowledge is spread throughout Google Teams. The Sustainable Pursuit program ties in other environmental systems that we have in place. Google data centers, you may know, for example, operate at approximately 50% of the energy most other data centers consume. Each of these data centers have ISO 14000 certification, and while our Dublin office, in conjunction with and partnership with the SEAI, has achieved ISO 50001 energy management certification, we've managed to roll that out from our Dublin headquarters to our largest offices across EMEA. These energy and environmental management systems I've just highlighted are used to ensure better management and continuous practices in our offices as well. So green design, construction, and operations is ever evolving. New technologies are being developed rapidly, and staying in touch with these by continuous measurement is key to allowing organizations to stay competitive. Looking ahead, Google's real estate and workplace services team will have many more opportunities to redefine how we green our offices and buildings to make them even better and more healthier. It's a win for Googlers, it's a win for our business, and it's a win for the environment. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.